Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Monday. I hope you all had a lovely weekend and you're having a nice start to your week. So for today we're working on another apartment in San Myshuno, of course, and this is a part of my save file series. We are building a brand new save file and we are primarily working on San Myshuno because I just love making apartments. You guys love them too, so it's kind of where I am spending most of my time. Now this save file has been going on for like, I don't even know how long, for ages. I don't know a specific timeline, but it's been a long project. I am working on it off camera as well. I have been a little bit less active on the build front the last month. I have been working on other stuff which is more on the legacy side of my content, which I do post over on Instagram, and honestly it's more of my hobby rather than my work. So I have been a little bit slacking on the building, not gonna lie, but I think sometimes you need to have a little bit of what's the word, variety I suppose in your work, because you can get a little bit fed up of doing one thing or the other. So I've tried to section up my time a little bit this month with lots of my legacy stuff basically. So I haven't really built as much as I was before, so I really need to get back into it, but I do think it's good to have a little bit of a break because it can get a bit overwhelming doing builds all the time, and especially when it is your job. When you're building for fun, it's completely different as opposed to like when you're building for work. It's obviously like the most incredible job in the world, don't get me wrong, however it does become more of a task as opposed to fun, and sometimes that is challenging because it is supposed to be fun but it is definitely more work based, and it does get challenging because you have to really focus and sometimes your focus just isn't there. And obviously it's something that I really enjoy, and I'm not a perfectionist, but I do like my stuff to look how I want it to look, you know, and I think sometimes when you're not in the right headspace for it, it is a little bit more challenging. So I have taken a little bit of a break from building, not really, but just more than my usual I suppose, but all is well. So anyway, that was a lot of rambling for the last 2 minutes, but we are now working on the kitchen for this brand new apartment. We are building in San Myshuno, of course. It's just come with the City Living expansion pack, and we are building a brand new apartment block from the ground up. We are nearly on the top floor. I think we have 2 more apartments on this level, and then we do have a top floor as well, so it's very exciting. We've got a lot going on. I'm really loving building these apartments. I think it's probably one of the most fun things I've done ever in the game, to be honest, is creating these apartments. And I have so many families and I always need more space to put them in, and it's really fun having new spaces to build in because obviously the given apartments that you get in the game, they're great, but they are all the same shape. So even if you do a different floor plan, you've still got kind of the same shape. So it's really fun having a little bit of more creative freedom when you create your own apartment blocks, because you can just change the shape, you can change the angles, you can change just everything about it. So it's a lot of fun, although it does take a lot of time. That's the only downfall, but it is very fun, so it's all right. But yeah, so a little bit of the backstory for this family. We do have a single mum, and she's got twin children, daughters, who are girls. Daughters, I already said that. And she does have a teenage daughter as well. So she has 3 girls. She is a single parent, and she is living here with her 3 daughters. I was kind of imagining that perhaps they were around the ages of like 7, 8, and then the older one was about 16. So those are her little ones. She is a very busy lady. She works like 3 jobs. She has side hustles that she does in her free time. I think she's quite like creative and crafty, and she does crochet and knitting, and she has her own little side business. I think maybe she's got like an Etsy account, and she does some craft stuff on the side. I think her eldest daughter does help out with that as well. I think she is along the same lines with the craft. I think she enjoys the making and she likes to have her little business, so she does help out with money because obviously she is a single parent. I think the dad, maybe something really bad happened to him. I think they were in a happy marriage, but maybe he was in an accident and they lost him, so she is struggling, of course, because she does have to raise the girls alone. But I do think that the eldest daughter is a massive help to her in all aspects, emotionally and financially, and just, you know, being her friend and a companion. I think going through grief is probably like the worst thing in the world, so she is her little best buddy, really. But yeah, so that is the mum's room. I really like this room, actually. I don't usually use this colour scheme, although I really enjoy this colour. I think this combo with like the dark green with the wood and the white just looks really nice in my opinion, so I hope you guys like it too. But we are now moving on to the twins room. They do have the same bed covers, which I would have preferred to have changed, but honestly I quite like it, so it's fine. I was really unsure on the layout of this particular room because the window placement's a bit strange, but we made it work, and I just think it's really nice. I was going to do like one of my massive apartments where I include a lot of children, but I really wanted to do something a little bit more realistic today, so I did decide to keep it a bit more simple, and I really like how it turned out, so I hope you guys like it too. It's kind of a little bit different, but I think it's nice, so do let me know in the comments below what you think. Let me know how you guys are doing. I know I haven't been on YouTube as often lately and I honestly miss it. It's been a little bit of a chaotic month, not in a good way, but I'm okay, don't worry. Just YouTube has been not my first priority, which it usually is, so it's been a little bit harder to get everything out, but it'll be fine. Everything's fine, everything's under control. Just got to get back on some sort of normal pace and some sort of routine because it's definitely been lacking the last month, so we will get there. But sometimes life's just a little bit more complicated than others, but I do hope you guys are doing well. I hope that you're excited to reach 10,000 subscribers with me. I will probably do some sort of giveaway or shell challenge or all of the above when I do get there. I will have a giveaway on my Instagram account on Thursday because we have 2 brand new kits coming, so I will be doing a giveaway this week, so be sure to check it out on Thursday. Hopefully I'll have a video out every day this week, all being well. I should do, there's no reason why I can't, but again, not sure because life's just difficult at the moment, but we will see. But I really hope to get one out every day, also every week. I'm so used to posting every day that it's really weird when I don't, but I really hope that I can get it done. But anyway, so we're now just finishing up on the twins room. I think this room is adorable, honestly, considering it's fairly small, and for 2 children I think it's quite a nice layout, I suppose. We've got everything that they could need in there, so I think it's pretty cute. So now we're moving on to the hallway. I didn't do too much in the hallway. I don't usually film them, but I thought today we would include it. So I did include a little laundry room. I'm now realising that I did forget hampers. There's always one of them. It's either a bin, an alarm, a hamper. It's one of the 3, but I did forget the hamper, so I will include that when I go back on to my game. But yes, that's pretty much it for the hallway. I didn't really do much. I just included some shoe racks, and the shoe rack is from Dream Home Decorator. I always use those boxes. They remind me of IKEA. I just think it's a really nice little touch, and it just seems more realistic, these little boxes here. So if you guys do want to know where it's from, it's Dream Home Decorator. They do have a version from high school years as well, if you guys want to know, which is a little bit more colourful, but I wanted this one to be wood for the hallway because, you know, I didn't really think bright pink would really fit the hallway, but who knows, she does have a lot of turquoise, maybe it would have been a nice pop of colour, but alas, we did not use it. And then we are finally moving on to the daughter's bedroom, the teenage daughter, and she has a very, very nice room. It's quite a big bedroom, so I was going to include more beds in this room. I did start off with multiple bunk beds like I normally do, but I thought I would change it up for today. So I really, really like this bed. I think it's from Cats and Dogs. I never use it though. I never use this colour swatch. It's kind of a bit strange, and the fact that it has got like a browny yellow tone to it, but I did pair it with some gold side tables with the pink, so I think it kind of like, you know, tied in well in the end, but it was a little bit of an unusual colour, not gonna lie. And I did pair a lot of this room with like a coral kind of colour. My nail varnish that I'm using at the moment is called Coralicious, and I just love it, so it's kind of along the lines of that colour, which I think is really, really pretty. So yes, but with that being said, I am going to end the voiceover because we are coming up to the end of the video. I do have a lot of screenshots at the end as well, so I hope you enjoy those. But like always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share it with a friend, turn on the notification bell. It really helps out my channel. Thank you to anyone who has subscribed or is about to subscribe because we are nearly at 10,000. I cannot wait. And like I said, I will have a giveaway on my Instagram on Thursday, so the link is below. It should be for my Instagram. It's the same name as my YouTube, and I'll be back next time for a brand new speed build. I wish you all a most wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye, my lovelies.